Hi boys and girls. In this video we are going to be going over positional words. Positional words are words that describe where something is. So, for example, we have some positional words here. We have beside, above, to the left of, behind, and to the right of. So to help us figure out which is left and which is right, I want us to look at our hands. Okay, so hold your hands out in front of you. I am going to draw a little hand here on the picture. Okay, so if you hold out your hands in front of you, I want you to put your hands into a fist. So close your hands, okay? And only point up your index finger and your thumb. So your hand should look like this. Okay, that's one hand. And then the other hand should look like this. Okay, Miss Martinez is. And your right hand should look like this. With your thumb out and your index finger out. All right. So if you notice on this side, when you hold your index finger up and your thumb out, you make a letter. Can you tell what letter this is? L. You made an L. That means that this is your left hand. Okay? Now you didn't make any letter here. So if this is your left, then that means that this is your right. Okay? So this is a way for you to remember which is left and which is right. Your left hand always makes the letter L with your index finger and your thumb. So now let's look at our pictures. Okay? Let's look at these sentences. The first one says, the house is blank the tree. So I see the house and I see the tree. I need to figure out which one of these words over here on my right go in my sentence. So let's see. The first word is beside. Beside is another word for next to. Is the tree next to the house? I don't think so. If the tree was next to the house, it would be somewhere on this side or on this side. The next word says above. Is the house above the tree? I don't think so. So that can't be right. Our next word says to the left of. Is the house to the left of the tree? Remember, this is our left. This side is our left. It kind of is. Kind of is more to the left, but I don't think that's the word that fits there. The following word says behind. Is the house behind the tree? Yes, yes, it is. The house is behind the tree. If you were walking to the house, you would pass by the tree first, and then you get to the house. But let's make sure that that's the right word. The last one says to the right of. So we know that this is left on this side, so that means this side is the right. Is the house to the right of the tree? No. So that means that the word that fits here is behind. The house is behind the tree. Very good. Now the next sentence says, the grass is blank the house. I see the little bit of grass over here. Let's go through our words again. The first one says beside. Is the grass beside the house? It is. Maybe that could be the word that fits there. Let's keep going to make sure though. The next word says above. Is the grass above the house? No, it's not above the house. So that one doesn't work. The next one says to the left of. This is our left side. Is the grass to the left of the house? That one sounds like it could fit there. But let's read the last one to make sure. To the right of. Is the grass to the right of the house? Is the grass over here? No, that's not right. I think the word that fits the best, or the phrase that fits the best, is to the left of. Because the grass is on the left side of the house. Now let's read this next sentence. The window is blank the door. So here's the window and here's the door. Let's go through our words. Beside, is the window beside the door? Yes, yes it is. Remember we said beside is another word for next to. Is the window next to or beside the door? Yes it is. But let's read the other two options before we make our decision, okay? The next word says above. Is the window above the door? No, it's not above the door. So that's not right. And the last one says to the right of. Is the window to the right of the door? No, that doesn't make sense either. So the one that makes the most sense is beside. Now that we read this sentence, I think that we could have put to the left of also in this sentence. But only one of these can go in each sentence. So we put to the left of for the grass and the house. And we put beside for the window and the door. But we could switch them if we wanted to, because both would be correct. The next sentence says, the clouds are blank the house. So we only have two options here. Let's read the first one. Above. Are the clouds above the house? Yes, they are above the house. You see, the house is down here and the clouds are up here. So they are above the house. But let's read the last phrase before we make our decision, okay? The last one says, to the right of. Are the clouds, when we're talking about both of them, not just one of them, are the two clouds to the right of the house? One of them is, but not both of them, so that can't be right. So that means that the right answer is above. The clouds are above the house. The last sentence says, the flower is blank house. Now this is our only option, but let's read it to make sure that this is right. This says to the right of. Now Miss Martinez forgot to add a word over here. She forgot to add the word the. So she'll fix that right now so that the sentence can make sense. The flower is to the right of the house. So let's look. The flower is right here and the house is right here. Okay? Is the flower to the right, on the right side of the house? Yes, because remember we drew our hands and we said that the hand that doesn't make an L is the right. So that means this is the right side. And the flower is on the right side of the house. So that goes there. Very good. Thank you for helping me figure out where these positional words go in our sentences. Now remember, positional words are important because they help us describe where things are. So if I ask you, where is the cup? If you just say, over there, I won't understand what you mean. You need to use your positional words to tell me where it is so I can understand. If you say, the cup is on top of the table, then I know to look on top of the table. If you say it's on the chair, then I'll know to go look on top of a chair, on a chair, to make sure that that's where the cup is. Okay? So remember, when we're trying to describe where something is, we should use our positional words. As an extra activity, Miss Flores found us these great worksheets that you can practice. This worksheet will help you with your left and right. So for the first example, we see hands. And Ms. Martinez just showed you how to tell the difference using your index finger and your thumb. Okay? And now that you know that, you can do the same thing with your feet. So if you look at your hand, when you put your index finger and your thumb out, and you see that this side is your left, that means that the foot right below you, that's your left foot. Okay? So all of these are the left and all of these are right. Same thing with this side. All of these are left and all of these are right. What you need to do is figure out what the question is asking. So this first one is asking you to circle the left hand. Okay? So you need to figure out which one of these is left. Index and thumb. This side makes the L, so this is the left hand. And then this one is asking for you to circle the right hand. So if this is the left hand, that means that this one is the right. And it's going to be the same thing with the following questions, okay? And then on the second sheet, you need to draw a check mark if the mouse is behind. So you have to look at all the pictures and you only put a check in the box if the mouse is behind an object. I hope you enjoy these activities, friends, and I hope to hear you use more positional words.